Hello.
Hey, what's happening,
What's going
man?
on? Looking good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Not as,
wanted to show you.
oh, okay. Go ahead.
Not as good as who?
That's Gavin Newsom, man. That guy. Have you seen him? Gavin.
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah. You got doing that Gavin dance.
Yeah, that guy's a wild one. Did you hear what happened?
What happened?
Oh my God. Malcolm Jamal Warner died.
Yeah, I heard. Drowned. He drowned.
Drowned.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Can you believe that?
Well,
You're
several
going
artists have
on.
died. Drowned. They've drowned.
Yeah, but if 54.
Well,
I mean, Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Let's see what they have to say about it. We're going to go on our favorite news channel.
Mm-hmm.
Warner at the age of
Communist News Network.
drowning accident while he was vacationing with his family in Costa Rica. Joining us now, Bomani Jones, host of the Right Time with Bomani Jones podcast, and entertainment journalist Shegun
Look, they got the black guys on.
Mm-hmm.
Odulo to share their thoughts there. And Bomani, if I could begin with you, of course it was difficult, and he spoke quite publicly about this, Malcolm Jamal Warner, when Bill Cosby was accused, later convicted of multiple cases of sexual assault.
Ain't that about a bitch? If you're Bill Cosby, you know, your good friend passes away, and you know, he drowns. The guy was in Costa Rica. You worked with the guy for years, found a lot of success with him. The guy died. It's a tragedy. And automatically the sexual assault stuff comes up.
Well, you can't escape it, Arthur.
Yeah.
About it in 2015 interview, and he said, he's one of my mentors and he's been very influential, played a big role in my life as a friend and mentor. Just as it's painful to hear any woman talk about sexual assault, whether true or not, it's just as painful to watch my friend and mentor go through this. How did he handle it in the years since he left the show, just that the larger Bill Cosby controversy and scandal?
I mean, I guess you would argue that he handled it about as well as he could, because it's not like with Bill Cosby.
That's too bad, man. You know, let's talk about his career. Let's talk about Malcolm. You know, instead they're talking about
Bill
how
Cosby.
he took Bill Cosby.
Never mind,
Well,
Jamal. What's his name? Jamal? Jamal.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby and his happy elixir.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I thought that was nuts. But check later. Let's fast forward through this a little bit. I think they talk about what happened.
A little bit about the mark that he's leaving here. It's just incredibly sad when we think of what a young age he died at.
Yeah, the passing of Malcolm Jamal Warner is horrific. And, you know, I know Elizabeth Wagmeister and one of the entertainment reporters that you had on before, but culturally, and I think Bomani and myself can speak to this, this is like the loss of a family member in that, look, I'm the child of immigrants and my dad is a PhD. My mom is a therapist. Malcolm Jamal.
You always have to say that.
What? Yeah, man. Yeah. So check this out. They're jamming in the sexual assault. They're jamming in illegal aliens. I mean, these people, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He has no shame. These guys, they've got no shame. The guy died. Talk about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Instead, he's talking about his parents were immigrants.
Yeah.
You know, hint, hint. Yeah. Oh my God. These people have no shame.
Yeah. Well, welcome to Hollywood.
Yeah. Welcome to Hollywood. You know, I wanted to see if they brought up what had happened, but I guess they're not going to talk about it. It's all
No, they're not.
sexual assault and illegal aliens. Yeah, I thought I would bring that up.
You know.
Jesus. No, so apparently the guy went for a morning swim, decided he'd wake up bright and early,
Yeah.
got caught in a riptide,
Yeah.
must have gotten exhausted,
Mhm.
and they found him dead on the rocks. His dead body. Yeah.
Mhm.
They tried to revive him, but it's
Well,
no
in
mas.
Jamaica, lots of people go mysteriously dead in Jamaica.
Oh, one guy did say he did have a conspiracy theory about
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Of course, it was Bill Cosby related,
Mhm.
but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
man.
Yeah, Jamaica is not a tame place. You go outside the
No,
tourist traps, and it's a wild place. Look what they did to
yeah,
Bob Marley. They tried to kill him.
yeah, they shot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool how he got up on stage that same night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, instead, cancer got Bob Marley.
Well, he did all that smoking. He did all those drugs.
Wasn't it skin cancer?
I don't know what it was. Arthur. Some kind of
Yeah,
cancer. Was it skin cancer, lymphoma, or
it
no?
was. It was like
It
a
was lung
cancer on
cancer.
his toe. Yeah, I don't
Um,
know.
I don't remember.
I'm not a.
Well, what was that rock star that got swept out to sea? He went on a boat ride, and a wave came
Oh,
and took him. He was from
is that John Bonham?
No, that was John Bonham died of an alcohol. He died in his own vomit. Now
What
this was
about the guy
a
from
new
the Beach
wave.
Boys?
No, that guy died of Dennis. Did he drown too?
Wilson. Yeah,
He
Dennis
drowned
Wilson
too.
drowned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he did. But no, this was a
You
band
talking?
in the '90s, a new wave English band, or were they Canadian?
Yeah,
I think they were English.
I don't know.
And the guy went out to on a yacht, and a wave came and took him away. They never found him.
Oh, that sucks. Sounds like Natalie Wood.
And oh yeah, Natalie Wood. Yeah,
I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, who knows what happened to Natalie Wood?
She went for a swim and
At 2 o'clock in the
who
morning.
knows? Yeah,
Christopher Walken was there. Did
I
you know that?
know. Yeah.
He's not
Who was the man? Robert
Wagner.
Robert Wagner. And we're not saying anything.
Yeah,
Didn't he die?
90-year-old.
No,
He's not dead.
no.
He's 100 years old. He's not dead.
Oh, well, then shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the
You remember
skeletons
the
we
guy,
keep.
Father and son. The father died of a drug overdose, and the son died at Buckley's. The Buckleys. Tim Buckley. Tim and Jeff
Yeah, I
Buckley.
don't.
The father died of a drug. He was a folk singer in the '60s. He died of a drug overdose. The son made it big. They had the same voice, this high falsetto voice, and he went to swim in a river, and he drowned.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you never know when your time is up.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know. Hey, I got a new trailer for you. Are you excited about the new Tron movie?
Wow.
Hey, do you remember Disney's Tron when it first came out?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater, and I really didn't care for it.
I liked it. I didn't get to see it in the theater. At the time I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a little kid, you're at the mercy of whoever, decides they're going to take you. I never got to see it. But
it came out like 84, 85, somewhere in there.
It's a little boring. But it looked amazing. Even years later, when I saw it as an adult, I enjoyed it,
No, it never really caught on. I don't think it really caught on. I've never seen Tron conventions. Who knows? Maybe they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got like a cult following.
Yeah, it became a cult. Its own little niche.
Did you see the reboot that they did, or the sequel that they did?
Yeah, I saw it. It was entertaining. I really wasn't excited. It was
Right.
just fun to watch.
It looked cool. It looked okay. You know, I didn't really dig the dancing fight scenes, but you know, it was eye candy. Let's check this out. Tron, what is this? Ares? Is that how you say it?
I guess.
Tron Ares. Yeah, let's check this out.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone?
That's the only problem. Every time I see that, Disney, the Disney logo.
Well, they came up with the Tron. Disney came up with Tron.
Yeah, when I see Disney, I automatically slam on the brakes.
So much talk of AI and big tech today.
Yeah, AI.
Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier.
Isn't that guy in a cult? Is that Jared Leto?
Jared, yeah. How do you say it? Leo or Leto? Jared
Leto, whatever it is. Isn't he in a cult?
Oh man, that guy does everything. He's a rock star. He's an actor.
What kind of music does he put out?
What is it, like 37 Seconds to Mars? I think his band's called.
Never heard of them.
They were pretty successful. They had some hit tunes.
Oh.
I didn't, you know, it didn't do anything for me, but yeah, the guy does everything. The guy is like a Renaissance man.
Okay.
He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this?
It's got all that eye candy, doesn't it?
Well, that's
I don't know.
You know, that's half the movie. The other half is the plot. Half is special effects, and the other half is the plot. At least that's modern movies. They don't make dramas anymore. They just don't.
Remember how good Blade Runner was? The original. It was so good.
Yeah.
I mean, you had the eye candy, and you had the plot, and it was a good plot.
It was a good one. Yeah. Plus, you had a good director who took his time. You had great acting. They integrated with the scenery, the scenes seamlessly. It was a good, it was a good acting. You had good actors.
Yeah, you most certainly did. They sure, and they sure knew how to do it back then. Yeah, those are the kind of movies you went home and you thought about it.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't make those movies anymore.
Nah. Like right before you go to sleep, you would think about it. You'd wake up in the morning.
Even the first Alien. The first Alien was a space drama.
Right.
It was a science fiction space drama. The second Alien, the third Alien, they were just science fiction movies. But the first Alien made you think.
Look at the watermark. Look at the watermark on the bottom right hand side of the screen. Like they make sure that hey, we own this.
They've destroyed copyright. Disney has destroyed copyright. They've just made it impossible to produce anything.
Let's watch some more of this.
You're not.
There was no black women in Tron.
I'm looking for something. something I do not understand. Hang on!
A malfunctioning program that wants to live.
Look at Jeff Bridges, looking like Jor-El from Superman. Look
He's
at
been
him.
around forever. Him and Kurt Russell.
Oh
they
my
started-
God.
They started. Didn't he start with Kurt Russell as a Disney kid, or was this Kurt Russell? I know it was Kurt Russell.
Yeah, he came from, a family of actors. This
Lloyd
guy
Bridges.
he's had a story, book career.
Mhm.
He's been around forever.
He was also a white dude for Camelot.
It's just
He was what?
He was a white dude for Camelot. Remember that?
Oh, well, that's right. That's right. He was a white dude.
I'm a white dude. Fought for Camelot.
Oh my God, these guys, these celebrities, man. I can't stand these celebrities.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they live in a fantasy world, don't they?
Oh yeah. Shit, man.
All right, we're almost through this.
I feel it. Fascinating.
It's a franchise.
9-inch,
man. It's a franchise.
9-inch nails, man. 9-inch nails.
Oh, they've been around for 30 years.
Ah, they sure have.
Yeah.
They sure
Head
have.
like a hole. Remember that song? Head like a hole.
Oh man. Yeah, when they first came out, it was 9-inch nails, Ministry. That was that was such a cool time.
Yeah.
That was such a cool time.
Yeah, the
So
industrial
what do you
rock.
think? Yeah, industrial rock.
I'll wait till it comes out on Netflix or Netflix whenever it comes.
Man,
I know it'll probably make money. It'll probably make money.
Yeah,
I don't see why
for
not.
sure. For sure.
Unless they ruin it on the press tours. Oh, I wish there were trans
God.
people in it. This is gay. Oh man.
Yeah, you'll have Jared Leto say something like the Snow White girl said.
Yeah.
And just kind of ruin everything.
That guy Pedro Pascal and all the shit he's saying lately.
Yeah.
He's for trans rights and all that crap.
Yeah, they're gonna Bud Light it somehow, aren't they?
Yeah, they always have to ruin themselves. They have to shoot themselves in the foot. What
were you saying about Disney and copywriting?
Well, okay, there's a really I think it's hilarious. Okay. Congress is having these sessions about AI scooping up all of the information that's copyrighted.
Right.
And so Facebook and Microsoft said, to hell with it. It's all everything's copyrighted, but we're just going to use it anyways. We don't care.
Yeah, take us to court.
That's Disney. Disney copyrighted everything, locked everything in a box, and now they can't use it.
All right.
You locked everything in a box, now you can use it. You did it to yourself.
Show me the money.
Yeah, show me the money. Wait a minute. But you know what, Arthur? Everybody's bitching and complaining. I've seen the sessions in Congress, and they've had authors. They stole my material and they took my material. You stole your material from somebody else. You didn't make that shit up. You think Harry Potter is original? Snow White is original? Come on, these guys. Everybody takes from here. Everybody takes from there. Everybody builds on that or that. You didn't steal your original material because you stole it from somebody else. Don't give me this shit. And besides, what do you want them to do? Disney locked everything in a safe. That's the problem with the eternal copyright. You stifle innovation. You stifle progress.
talking about copyright. Let's look at Mr. Don Henley when he went to testify. These are basically his closing statements. Don Henley testifies about DMCA. This was like 5 years ago, and DMCA is Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Yeah.
DMCA. Let's see what he has to say.
The DMCA has shown its age. The DMCA is a relic of a MySpace era in a TikTok world. Our nation's countless creators, most of them small businesses, deserve a better system that recognizes the needs of online participants and a procedure that properly applies the rules and implements today's technology with an eye toward tomorrow. Only then can we truly achieve the proper balance and the thriving, legitimate online marketplace this institution envisioned so many years ago. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Man, that guy.
He's amazing.
You ever ask yourself, how much money is enough money?
Arthur, when the original founding fathers started the copyright, because it's in the Constitution, it was 16 years.
Yeah.
And a renewal of another, so a total of like 40 years.
Right.
That's reasonable? 40,
right.
50 years reasonable? And it's all done. You can't be sued. You can't do this. You know, why do I need to pay royalties to Elvis Presley, who's been dead for 50 freaking years? He's a dead guy. Makes no sense. Right. That's one thing I can never understand. The dead guy. I have to pay Charlie Chaplin, who's been dead for 100 freaking years, to use his picture. Come on.
Or whoever bought the rights. Let's go back in time.
Remember when they started what's this?
Let's go back in time.
And the act of purchasing tapes and CDs that came before it.
Remember that? Remember the record store? Every time I see an image of people shuffling through records and CDs, it always makes me just really happy.
And it all started with one company. Before 1999, the idea of sitting at your computer, typing in any song, and immediately being able to download it for free was unfathomable. But that is exactly what Napster offered us. The first digital audio sharing application that, at its peak, had 80 million registered users. Before it came along, we were used to the effort, the cost, and the waiting associated with buying music in the store.
Look at that. We used to do that.
That was fun. That was fun. I used to have fun looking at that shit.
Yeah, this was you. This was you. Yeah. And this was me. Do you have this? Get that. Yeah. I don't have it. You got that? Do you want it? Yeah. Okay, you get it. Yeah, you want it more. You get it. That was the golden era.
Napster not only gave us access to all of that with a couple of clicks, you could also find unreleased music, concert bootlegs, and a lot more. MP3 soon became part of our vernacular. And as our new and free digital libraries grew, so did frustration from record labels who were losing significant sales to the service.
Do you remember this? I remember that when I first got my MP3 player.
They started suing a bunch of grandmothers. They sued them by the thousands, Arthur. Remember when they sued the Girl Scouts? Do you remember when they sued the Girl Scouts for singing campfire songs? Young people don't understand that. But the record industry, the RIAA, Record Industry of America, something like RAIA. No, it was them and ASCAP. Them, ASCAP, and BMI, because those were the two songwriting corporations that did this. They sued everybody they could get their hands on. Why? Why are you ruining people's lives over a song? Over a movie?
Yeah, you're damn straight.
It's not like I stole this or I stole your car. You're going to put me in bankruptcy because I took a song? Bruce Springsteen and Paul McCartney, the Beatles, we're afraid now because the Paul McCartney's going to put me in bankruptcy? You're out of your freaking mind.
I remember the mother. Like, what do you mean we're getting sued? What did you do? You know? Oh, man.
They're doing it to the professor
Lawsuit
of rock
after
right
lawsuit
now.
was thrown at the company, including one from heavy metal band Metallica that accused Napster of copyright infringement.
Isn't that hilarious? Metallica, who stole 4 hit songs that basically made that band to what it is today from Dave Mustaine, are now suing people for stealing songs. Dave Mustaine, they went up to Dave Mustaine and they said, "We want you out of the band." And Dave Mustaine looks at them and he goes, "Well, fine, but don't use my songs." And they all looked at each other. Then they looked at Dave Mustaine. "Don't worry, we're not going to use your songs." And sure enough, their debut albums got 4 of his songs.
Following a major ruling against the company in court, Napster was forced to shut down its service in 2001. But it really was too late. The damage, or if you want to call it reform, had already happened. And
you can't stop it, can you? It's technology. You can't stop it.
But Arthur, look what they're doing to the professor of rock, Rick Beato.
Rick Beato.
Reaction people that deal with music lessons, people, they get copyright claimed all the time. We're so afraid to use a snippet of a Beatles song, Led Zeppelin, a movie. Remember I told you about Network, the movie, right? And I described Ned Beatty's speech. How can you describe that? How can you describe the Beatles? How can you describe Tomorrow Never Knows? Well, it's got this weird sound. You can't describe that shit. You got to hear it.
Yeah, you got to hear it.
I can't describe it. I can't show you because I'm going to get sued. Because I'm going to get my channel taken down. It's ridiculous.
They will shut your ass down. I mean, as it is when we do these videos, when I edit them, I'm like, should I put some kind of sound effect? Should I pause this? Should I
do?
Yeah, what did I do? Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
At some point, everything you do, everything you put out there, becomes naturally part of the domain of the public. It just becomes part of the ether, part of the atmosphere. Yeah. It just becomes you hum the song to work, a 50-year-old song. It's in your head. It's part of part of your culture now. You don't control it anymore. You don't own it anymore. You think you do, but you don't. People hum your song in the shower.
Over Don Henley's dead body, will you hum his song in the shower? You better give him $1. He wants $1.
Arthur,
let's look at the first ever MP3 player.
I've been saving this. Feast your eyes, and I mean it, on the first ever MP3 player.
Did you ever get that? Did you ever have this?
Arthur, you're looking at a guy who had a Zoom, a Microsoft Zoom. Remember those guys? Remember what I'm talking about. I had a Microsoft Zoom. I have a Sony MP3 player right now. Yeah.
Let's check this out.
Oh, it's a little bit gross looking. The coatings they put on these. It's just.
I love those coatings. That like soft rubber coating.
Yeah.
And it was weird. You couldn't put anything in it. Where do I put the disc in? Where do I put the tape in?
Guy, it doesn't feel amazing. They really were trying to keep these cheap because it was cutting edge. Is there a card in it? There is no card in it. Oh, look how recessed that is.
Well, I guess you put an SD card inside of it, but you didn't have to, right?
No, it was all connected to the internet.
Yeah, incredible.
Your computer.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of MP3 players.
Uh-huh.
You were the audiophile. You had all the cool shit, man. You had this. I remember I wanted it.
Because
And
I was in the recording business at the time. I had the DAT, I had
Yeah.
the mini disc.
yeah, let's look at the mini disc. I really wanted this. It was so high tech.
Uh-huh.
Look at that.
Oh, I didn't have her.
But
Yeah. Mini disc didn't come with the woman.
yeah, I remember. I can't grab it. I can't screen grab it. But I remember looking at that little disc and thinking, "Wow, how cool!" It was
Well-
like a little miniature disc.
When we recorded our album, our EP, David Norland put the master tape on a DAT, on a DAT.
I
digital
remember.
tape.
Oh, the
Remember that?
DAT. You know, more than I wanted a mini disc, I
Mhm.
wanted a DAT player, and I never got one. You
Mhm.
had everything. I wanted it so bad. There it is.
Yeah.
It was like a high tech tape.
Yeah. I don't know if they're still used anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, let's check it out. Look at that.
Yeah, they were amazing.
Oh, I don't want to get copy struck. Yeah, but listen to it. Listen to the little noises it makes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, right there. Why are we so afraid to use a 50-year-old song? That song is 50 fucking years old,
Yeah.
and we can't hear it. We cannot hear it. We cannot hear our own history. We can't see our own history. We can't talk about it.
Look, here's a DAT machine. Look at that. Look how beautiful it was.
Oh yeah, they were amazing. They were amazing. I don't
Look
know if
at
they're
that.
around.
You see how the door opens all slow and then you push a button and it closes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted a DAT machine so bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
you're gonna get copyright struck with the song.
How did it sound? I heard that you can make a recording of a song and you didn't lose any quality.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
How?
I forget how it worked. It worked on a digital sampling rate.
Right.
The tape machine works on a magnetic film, and that and it can deteriorate after so many plays. So, but I don't know how a DAT tape what it's made out of. I don't remember. I don't remember if it uses a magnetic film or a synthetic polymer. I don't know. I don't know how it's made to withstand replays.
But was that the catch?
Because every time when remember when we had to clean the heads because it was full of the oxidation. That was your
Q-tips.
song. That was your song on that Q-tip. That was a little bit of your song on that Q-tip. So
wow.
I don't know how the DAT is coded.
So was that the Catch-22? Was that the draw to it, or was that the negative side to it?
The draw was probably specially coded so it wouldn't deteriorate. It didn't go off on the heads that much, and it could interpret the digital signal, the ones and the zeros coming to it a bit better.
Right.
Sony also invented the digital tape 24 track, and that worked in a different than the magnet.
I'm thoroughly convinced Sony is the greatest tech company for home entertainment to have ever existed.
Yeah.
Those Japanese, man. I didn't say Japs. Japanese. Easy peasy, Japanesey. They were great.
Remember, I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so.
Well, hey, we're gonna get copy struck.
An old man singing song,
Would that song?
The Japanese, they were taking over the world, man.
Would that song be allowed, or would it be politically incorrect today? I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I think so.
No,
It was a great song.
I think would be politically incorrect today is I think I'm turning Jewish. I think I'm turning Jewish. I really think so. That would be politically correct today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't. I see these reaction videos from young people in their 20s, and they're like, I never heard this song. I've never saw this movie. Where did it come from? We're not allowed to talk about their history at all. We have to keep it secret, private.
When I was a kid, if you didn't have the money to buy a whole album, you either didn't get to experience it ever, and we're talking about beautiful art. We're talking about works of art that everybody should be able to hear and experience. If you didn't have the $17 to bring the CD home, you were either asked out or you'd have to go to an older guy, borrow the CD, go home and record it on to tape
and make a mixtape. Remember the mixtapes?
The mixtape, yeah. That's what I would do. Remember, you used to loan me CDs upon CDs.
Yep.
And to this day, I still own all of my CDs. I've got like 7 books, photo albums full of CDs. And I have 2 photo albums that consist of nothing but gold rewritable disc with Sharpie written on them, like, The Who, Angelique Kidjo, Agolo.
Yes.
Yeah. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is, to be a kid today, all you got to do is go on YouTube and you have access to whatever the hell you want.
But you can't share it with anybody. You can't talk about it. You can't send it to anybody because now you're copyright violation. You send it to a third person. It's insane. They got us. They got our culture in a vault.
By the balls.
They got our history.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story. When I was working at the Alligator Lounge in the 90s, we had a show. And there was this guy in a suit and tie at the bar. And he had a notepad.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this.
He was writing.
I remember that guy. I remember you nudging me on the shoulder going, you see that guy? You see that son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
tell
a lawyer
the story.
for the RARI or ASCAP. And at the end of the show, everybody left except him. And he pulled out that notepad and he said, well, you played Led Zeppelin and you played the Rolling Stones and you played Paul McCartney. You owe me $3,000.
Right.
I don't owe you shit. Since when? Because we were playing the music during the show, during the breaks. When we changed setup, the bands. We put on a tape for the people, for the bar patrons.
Right.
That we can't even do that. We owe Bruce Springsteen $200. You're insane.
Damn straight you do. Hey, you want to see something funny?
What?
I saw this today, and I thought you might like it. Now, I live in California, so I need this. Check this out. A unique approach to crime prevention.
All right, what you see here is video from a downtown Albuquerque business as the owner tries to deter things that shouldn't be happening right outside his back door. Terry Gonzalez has owned that downtown business for 3 years, and he says he's dealt with major safety concerns for his employees and customers since day one.
And after years of dealing with those sort of conditions, he said he decided just to take matters into his own hands. Our Emily Faith spoke with him today about that decision. So, Emily,
it's funny, and this is in Albuquerque, and I guess this sort of thing is allowed in Albuquerque. Now, I live in California.
Oh shit.
Oh, so a friend of mine actually set up. He thought of this already. He set up a sprinkler. And because what happens down here is homeless people, junkies, they will all of the sudden decide to live next to your house. And these people put up a big, huge tent. And if you don't do anything about it, by the end of the week, there will be like 7 tents.
You're stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So he put up a sprinkler, and it wasn't even with the kind of water pressure that you just saw. No, it was just like kind of like a drip. It was a nuisance. It would get everything wet. And so the homeless people called the cops.
Yeah.
And the cops made him take it off.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Homeless, insane people got so many rights. We used to we hated dealing with them, with the homeless and the insane. LAPD, Burbank PD, probation. We didn't know what to do with them. We couldn't throw away their property. Did you know that?
Right.
The Supreme Court protects their property.
Their
piss-filled junk is protected by the Supreme Court. Can you believe it?
In Venice Beach, every now and then in Venice Beach, what was the sheriff's name? Villagrosa? What was his name?
Villanueva.
So he was running for something, and he was running for mayor. And before his, right before his campaign, he was amping up cleanup. And he would go down to Venice Beach. And they would bring the city, and they would bring like a cleaning crew, and they would put notices a week before. Pick your shit up, move your shit, and if you don't, we're gonna dump it out. Every time they went and dumped the stuff into the dumpster and cleaned up, the people, not the homeless people, the residents, white liberals, came out. How could you fascists? How could you throw their stuff away? Oh my God.
No. Get a load of this. The public doesn't know this. The public doesn't know this, but I do. They didn't throw their belongings in the dump. There are warehouses all over the county, huge warehouses, where you have to store a homeless person's possessions. You can't throw it away. You have to store it. Our taxpayer money pays for these huge warehouses to store dirty homeless people's junk. Because of the yay!
Tax dollars at work.
Tax dollars at work. Yeah.
Can you imagine? Hey, where's my binky?
You have to store it, and you have to register it, and you got to give it to him. Yeah.
Right.
If you lose it, he's going to sue you. Isn't that rich? Isn't that rich? They got more rights than anybody.
Did you see this today? Listen to this.
Someone might be like all these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration. Fuck you. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your fucking table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your fucking garden? Who do you think is here by the fucking sheer fucking just grit and will that they figured out a way to get here because they thought that they could give themselves and their family a better chance? And he's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the fucking criminals for someone.
Wow.
What's he dropping all the F-bombs? What's with all the F-bombs?
He's a crackhead. He's a
Biden. He's a rich millionaire, rich kid who's never had to work a day in his life. He's never had to clean the toilet. He's never had to cut his own grass. He's never had to wipe his ass. He's never had to clean a fucking sheet. And he's bitching and complaining about these guys. Oh, now he feels about these guys about the help.
Who's gonna clean your crack pipe?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get out of here. He's feeling anger.
Who's gonna make sure? Who's going to make sure the whores leave promptly at 7 a.m?
You know who used to cut our lawn 50 years ago? The Asians, the Filipinos.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, Japanese American guy.
And
Yeah.
illegal aliens put him out of business.
And put them
There you
out
go.
right out of business.
There
Yeah.
you go. When, you know who's to clean all the hotels? Poor whites.
Right.
Poor whites used to clean all the hotels, and poor blacks.
We
used to clean the
have
hotels. Now they got out of business because of the illegal alien.
listen.
go.
We have 7 million unemployed Americans. We have 4 million inmates. We have teenagers. I don't want to hear this. We have nobody to do this kind of work, and I don't want to hear Americans don't want to do this kind of work. Let me tell you something. You get the 7 million unemployed Americans who are on assistance, and you make them work for a living. Cut their assistance and make them work. No man should eat if he's not working.
Arthur, they cut me off right after
Yeah.
my brain surgery. They cut me off, and I had to go to work. I went to work with you.
You said right after my brain surgery, they roughed me off. You crazy old man. Listen, I gotta get out of here, man.
All right.
I've wasted too much time talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But
Go pay
I'll
Bruce
see-
Springsteen $20.
oh my god.
Go pay
I don't
Disney
even like
$2,000.
Bruce. I've never liked Bruce Springsteen. I never got it. You know, I like Born in the USA. I like Born to Run. There's some Bruce Springsteen. You know who I like more than Bruce Springsteen is Eddie and the Cruisers.
On the dark
Michael-
side. On the dark
Oh
side.
yeah, on the dark side. Oh, and then he goes dun dun ch, dun ch, dun 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 dun, hoo hoo.
Dark side.
Yeah. Oh, move the word, oh, yeah, that was good.
You know what? Speaking of that,
Yeah.
remember the movie Eddie and the Cruisers with Michael?
It was great.
With Michael.
There was like two of them.
I was the actor,
Yeah.
right? I worked
Yeah.
with him. He came into the
Oh,
studio.
really?
Oh, because they thought we're going to make him a star of Eddie and the Cruisers. They really thought
Right.
he was a rock star. He was just an
Yeah.
actor. He was just an actor, a good-looking guy who played Eddie as an actor. But the
Right.
studio brought him right in, to track record, right? And they put him in front of a mic, and I'm standing there behind, gassing in the mic. It's like he's like, no, you got to go to the mic, and he's going like this. And, okay, on the dark side. No, he can't sing. He can't sing. On the dark side. He can't sing. You motherfucker can't sing. What are we doing?
Yeah.
That's such high hopes for you, man.
They were hoping for Sammy Hagar and Rock fucking Candy, baby.
He was completely out of his element. I felt so sorry for the guy. I felt so bad. He's an actor.
Yeah.
He's not a singer. The song was lip synced. He lip synced to the
Right.
song. Another guy sang it. I forget who it was.
It's probably Bruce Springsteen.
It was called the Beavers. The Beavers something sang the band sang the song.
Hey, listen, not everybody gets to be Jared Leto.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'll see you soon.
All right, man.
All right.